do this. Mhm.
Oh, okay. When you get that?
It's just kind.
Get started. Well, we can do that afterward.
Mhm.
After. Why can't I?
Yeah, baby.
We're gonna have to put a stream on our computer.
You're gonna pull that up.
Huh?
You're gonna have to pull it up right there.
Stream yard. I can.
You're gonna,
And we can just go live on my Facebook on that one. Okay, let's pull a stream yard on here. You got TikTok on your phone though. You can see the
I'm saying you can go. You say
Which one?
the string on that.
mm-hmm. Oh, what was you saying? I can pull that up off of there. Okay, gotcha,
And
gotcha.
we just add it right here. That way we can see everything.
Okay.
There we go. I kind of made it a little bit bigger.
Why is it like we had more phones last time?
We did. That's because we only did TikTok and then we did Facebook.
Oh.
There you go right here.
Hey, Bella. Bella.
See?
Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay. Yeah, that's way better.
See, I posted the link in there.
Cool.
Pull it up. Pull it up.
We gotta make sure we turn this bang now.
See the
Okay, comments.
we over here. And so, well, screen on. Screen on this one.
We got one over there too. Hey, I hope everybody's having a wonderful night so far. How everybody's doing tonight? Mhm.
We should straighten it, like flatten it down.
Like that.
And then turn your lighting up a little bit. Put it right. Turn. Yeah, turn. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's better. That's way better.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Y'all share this live. Share this live.
Share this live, y'all. See it on. Check the. Is it on
What? Facebook.
the? Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Let's make sure I get this on this phone. Right. Okay, so let's go on Facebook. Yeah, we on there.
Share. You share it to your page.
Yeah. Oh no, let me go. Pull it up. Let me go share it on my page. 2 comments already. Somebody's commenting and we can't see.
It'll be right here, wouldn't
No. Stream you ought to be on there.
it? Just no, we need to go on screen on here.
Yes, so we can see because we can see TikTok on there.
Right. So
it's on screen over here. I'm sorry, y'all. We just getting everything together. Welcome in. Share this live. We will answer those comments on YouTube in just a moment. We're waiting to get okay. So really you can see it by going on there?
mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so let me make sure I share it on the page. Yeah. Come on. Hey y'all, hey. Okay, so tonight we're gonna talk about healing trauma and taking accountability. Men and women. That's what we're gonna talk about tonight. We're gonna touch around domestic violence. We're going to spread awareness. This is about healing. This is about awareness. It's not about pointing fingers or um, accusing the other party or just bashing anybody. This is basically bringing awareness. This is talking about our stories, our truth.
Yep, yep.
Two sides, two stories, and one whole healing process together.
There it is. So you may not agree, show. Y'all tap into the live. We appreciate all the love and support thus far. Appreciate it.
Subscribe, follow, like, comment. If you have any questions, once we start talking, just put the questions in the comments, DM us. If you want to reach out to us to join our lives, you can email us at youmaynot agree@gmail.com. We will have a phone number. Next week, we getting that together where you can call in and talk to us as well. We have a lot of things coming up in the future.
Yeah.
Or you may not agree.
All right. So it's definitely an empowering topic of conversation tonight. We're speaking from experience, not from just bashing or just need a conversation to talk about. This is something that we have lived. This is something we have been through, and this is something that we conquered. So, uh, y'all tap in. You may not agree. We here. 2025. We started cranking up, man.
And let's not forget, this is not just content. It's ministry, it's leadership, testimonies. It's the impact. That's the underline. It's the impact. That's our goal. We want to, like we said, spread awareness.
Mhm.
And our testimony is our truth, our story, Uh, and it's going to show the growth. And I know I'm pretty sure some people who can relate or know someone who's going through something similar. I'm pretty sure there's people out there who have been in toxic relationships. So this is your night to join us and let's talk about it.
We tapping in.
Y'all know how legacies are built, right? When you take pain and you turn it into something so powerful. That's how legacies are built.
Indeed.
Somebody just shared it.
Thank y'all. Thank you for the share. Thank you for the share.
Yeah, no, it's telling us. You may not agree. Oh, ain't Tanya like that?
Oh, okay. If you want to share this live, go ahead and share this live for us before we dive in. We're gonna dive in here in a second, and we're gonna get to it, man. Share our live. Hey, invite other people. We appreciate it.
Yes, indeed.
If you can't get to us now, hey, it'll be on here for y'all to tap in tomorrow. If you can sit down and listen to the topic conversation, we encourage you to. Like I said, we raising awareness that you may not agree. It's always and forever gonna be a no judgment zone. So
And respectful.
very respectful, healthy conversation, healthy conversations. Let's get it, man. So far.
Probably 13 minutes. You want to go ahead and dive in?
Yeah, dive in. So I think the best thing to start off with is the education part of what domestic violence is. Um, so 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 domestic violence is really like any type of aggressive behavior um, that's threatening to your spouse. Um, so when you get charged with a domestic, it don't necessarily have to be, or if you're in a domestic situation, it don't necessarily have to be a physical altercation. It can be the fact that your spouse could be in fear of her life, or the male could be in fear of his life from the female. This all works, vice versa. So this can be either or. Hey, Pink, how you doing? Thank you for joining. This can be either or on the domestic violence. So domestic violence doesn't mean you have to physically punch your spouse, or physically open hand smack or back. It don't, or body slam or any of that. That doesn't mean domestic violence is simply a just an aggressive nature that you causing to your spouse, towards the man or towards the woman.
And it's also intimidation and control. That's a form of domestic violence too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when people look at domestic violence, the first thing they think about is, oh, somebody assaulted somebody.
Right.
Assaulting is when someone physically attacks someone. And like Pat said, domestic violence is not only about assault. It's about these other, you know, like he said, aggression, intimidation, and
Yeah. So that's why when some people go to jail, they get charged with domestic violence, right? That means that it might not have been a physical altercation. He might just been enraged, or she might have been enraged and caused one or the other, fear of their life, or fear of whatever, causing some type of harm towards them. And on domestic assault, it's actually a physical altercation, right? So it's actually somebody have been is what, like probability of somebody putting it's been accused that somebody put their hands on their spouse or a loved one, because it can be family too. And then you also have an aggravated assault. There's an aggravated domestic assault, which is aggravated domestic assault would be someone having a weapon, some form, a knife, pistola, anything that you can use as far as a weapon to possibly cause harm on somebody. It can be a shoe, it could be something as simple as a belt or whatever, just anything that you can use as a weapon to cause harm on the next person.
And just to piggyback off of that, battery is another form of domestic violence. And that is unwanted physical harm.
Mhm.
Harassment. Harassment is another form of domestic violence. Anything meant to emotionally harm somebody, disturb, threaten, or anything. That's a form of domestic violence too.
So, with talking about domestic violence, we really need to talk about like what causes it. How do you get out of the situation of a domestic violence, or how can you prevent it? How can you know that this leading to a domestic violence? Like, what is provoked on who behalf? Is the male provoking the woman? Is the woman provoking the male provoking the female? Or is the female provoking the male? Like what happened? Because it got to be somewhere that it started. Is it an argument? Is it somebody trying to get their point across, and the other party not probably not trying to hear it at that time? Is it somebody saying, just making a threat like I'm gonna smack you if you don't listen, or I'm gonna do, like, what is it? Like,
Welcome in.
welcome in, welcome in. So what is it that that really provokes the whole situation, and how can we as men and women get out of it? What can we do? What is the steps? How can we lead a situation? How can we sit down and talk about it? Or how can we just separate and not get the people involved? Like, what's the real answer to, a domestic situation?
And honestly, when Pat was saying, what's the cause? What caused people to for this domestic violence to occur? And it's all kind of stuff. You can
Mm-hmm.
provoking someone, saying things to get a reaction. You know, testing limits. You can do that. Using jealousy. Your attitude, your deliverance.
Mm-hmm.
Trauma drives behavior.
Yeah, even if like also like something that trigger somebody.
Hmm.
Like I'm finna like if you've been in a situation where your spouse know that he don't like you going to your homegirl house, or your spouse may not like you going staying out past 1 o'clock, or whatever the case may be, and then you purposely come in at 2 o'clock, or you purposely say, "Hey, I'm finna go to my homegirl house or my homeboy house and kick it for a little while," knowing your spouse is just sit uneasy with them, and you doing it not just to do it, but you're doing it in a heated moment. It's not just like, hey, we having a great day, everything is coping steady. Hey, I'm gonna go to, my homeboy house for a little while. See what, maybe we finna play the game, or maybe we wanna go shoot ball or go work out, whatever the case may be. It's more or less y'all done argue maybe during the day. Y'all done fuss, y'all done did everything up under the sun that day that's unhealthy in a relationship. And then your answer to it is remedy on, something that triggers your significant other.
And some people provoke because chaos is the only way they feel alive.
Yep.
It's like that's the norm to them. So when when you and your significant other is going through a disagreement, argument, or any type of situation, that's when it's to the point where everybody needs to like de-escalate somewhat. Some people will still go, just keep charging at that person because chaos is all they know. And it makes them feel powerful. It makes them feel like, and some people, that's all they grew up around. So they take that and that come upon them into their adulthood, early adulthood, all that. So, some people like chaos.
Hmm. So, a question for you: what I'll say, how do we heal individually while being in a relationship? Like, what does that look like for you? Like, how do you as a woman be able to heal? Like, as a woman, as an individual in a relationship, what steps do you need to take in order to heal from, or not even what steps have you took in our relationship, because we have had instances where domestic violence have been a part of our relationship. So what steps do you think was healthy, what steps do you think was unhealthy, and like kind of talk about what do you do, like just
So me, the steps I took to heal
hmm
was first I had to reflect on the everything that I was doing wrong. And when I was in that phase of reflecting on myself, I started saying a lot of ugly things about myself. Then I started noticing that a lot of things formed around me. And that's something people do not want to face. When you start a healing journey, you really start reflecting on yourself, you are ashamed because once you start seeing yourself for who you really are, that's shame. It's shameful. And I had to reflect. So instead of me worrying about my husband changing, I had to worry about my change, focus on my change. So with that, I had to change my deliverance. I had to change my actions. I had to change my you know, my tone. I had to seek counsel. And I seek counsel two different ways. I seek counsel in my truth, and I seek counsel like a professional doctor. And once I did that, that's when I really start, learning a lot about myself. So I can say like my healing journey came from me really reflecting and seeking counsel and people breaking it down, especially professionals, and then breaking it down my spiritual way, breaking it down that way, that helps me. And it helps me understand like my issues, my underlying issues. And once I understood my underlying issues, that's when I saw a change within myself. And But Pat, if you wanna rebuttal or
What? So when you started changing within yourself, was it any change? If was it little change, big change within your spouse when you was changing within yourself?
oh, when I started changing within myself, it was a drastic change in my spouse. And me seeing that, now I really speak on that and I tell others, like other couples who we mentor, we talk about that because people always worried about in a relationship when you're going through so much in a relationship, you are worried about the other party. You need to do this. He haven't done this, so I am not doing this, or I have changed, you haven't changed. In reality, you haven't changed. Because if you have changed, you will see the change in your partner and vice versa. So that was a drastic change. And I was surprised because I never met this person. He was always there. It's just I was so blindsided and keeping walls up and things like that. I didn't really get to see who I had in front of me because I came into the relationship with trauma.
So let's talk about that. That was my next. That's man, we like thinking hand in hand like we always do. But like, what do you think that what type of energy do you think that as a woman that you give off to make like to attract those type of men that's like kind of a domestic or not even domestic controlling because controlling is like a huge thing with us men. Like we gotta have control, and I love having control. You know what I'm saying? But it's a healthy kind of control, and it's an unhealthy kind of control. And trying to control a woman with physicality, that's not a healthy kind of control. Control a woman by how you treat her, control a woman how you talk to her, control a woman how you get to a solution of situations. That's a more of a healthy control because she gonna be that. She gonna do what she need to do as a woman. She gonna be your assistant, your helpmate, or whatever that you're looking for as in your woman. She gonna be that. So it's two different kind of controls. Like it is a controlling healthy. It's a healthy way to be controlling, and it's an unhealthy way to be controlling. Just like it's a healthy way for women to be submissive, and it's an unhealthy way for women to be submissive. And some men they can take advantage of that. So, and I did. I was one of those men that took advantage of uh, Mimi being a submissive type of woman because she is a submissive woman. She always been that type of woman since I met her. But I wasn't doing all the right things to bring that out of her, right? So again, back to my question: what do you think that what attracts? Like, what do you feel that attracts men that's like controlling or men that just want that like what attracted that for you in your past, not just with me, just in your past.
So, okay. So what attracted the men that I have came across? Because I came across I attracted the wrong men. So is that
Right, so yeah, so what do you think, like, why does why does those type of men, why do you get those type of men, and why are you in relationships with them, like, how's that form?
childhood trauma,
Mm,
no emotional education,
mm,
um, repeating what I saw when I grew up, when I was growing up, repeating that cycle, seeing that, thinking that's love, thinking that's how a woman's supposed to be treated.
mm,
Um, you know, unaddressed abuse.
mm,
So when I started dating, you know, I like chaos. I was argumentative, disrespectful, because that's what I saw. No excuse. It took me to the age of 29 to realize that that's not love, because I thought it was, honestly.
mhm.
So growing up into that and me start dating at a young age in my teenage years, and the men that I attracted was men that was abusive, disrespectful. Oh, it was just not good. It wasn't good. So, and I honestly, I love my father to death, but I attracted my father. I'm going to be 100. All the men that I've ran across it was a reflection of my father. And then I didn't find myself knowing that wasn't true love until I was 29 years old, and I sat my father down and I talked to him. And when I talked to him, I cried. It was so much lifted up off my shoulders talking to him because I expressed to him what I have been through all my years of growing up, starting at the age of 14 with men, what I've been through. And I let him know, and I told him that all of that stemmed around him. I can't blame my father of my choices, but I was looking for love in the wrong places.
So it's probably pretty accurate to say like sometimes you have to address the individual that's caused, not saying he caused harm or he did you wrong.
Right, my father was a good father.
He's a
He's a
great
great
man.
man.
I love him. We both are we
Yeah.
born in the same month. And man, his relationship is great. He's a great dude, man. Hey,
Yes.
if he ever need me, 100% great dude. But sometimes you have to address on the why
Yeah.
to kind of get more of an understanding on like why was this? Why did I see this? And why did you act like this? Or why did you react this way? Or why did you say this when I was young? Because some things stick in your head like from when you were a child.
It
So
does.
you gotta address it, and it's not disrespecting your parents. It's just more or less getting it out,
Yeah.
talking to them, getting it off your chest because we got lives to live as children of our parents. So you have to be able to address it in order to get over it, to heal from it, or to heal somebody else. To live your life fully to with the understanding of why and how and just every question. You know what I'm saying? Like what got him there? Maybe what did he see?
Generational curse.
Yeah, because it could be a generational curse. He probably seen it.
Yeah, he did.
If in it, and then thought it was healthy because I seen it and thought it was healthy.
Healthy.
So
You may not agree.
you may not agree. You hear me? So I seen it and thought that the way you control a woman is the way you talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Talk at her, the way you raise your voice, the way you may grab her and tell her to sit down. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like if she do something crazy, the way you may put your hands on her in some shape, form, and fashion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people just see it that way. So uh man, so really as children and being grown, but still our mother and father children, sometimes we have to address that in order to get more clarity.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say this: an unhealed adult is just a wounded child with adult bills.
Yeah.
And that's why I said when I finally sat down and talked to my father, my whole life changed. It did. It did. It changed. Hey, Lakisa.
Hey, Lakeisha, how you doing?
Welcome in.
Welcome in. Today we're talking about domestic violence. Welcome in.
So yeah, so that's me. So
And then we gotta think about too, as adults, like the children that's in our home and what we impacting and how we impacting them and what they seeing, what they hearing, what they witnessing.
oh yeah,
Because children, believe it or not, they feel energy.
they do.
No matter what. You go pick up a child one day and everything's happy-go-lucky. Then the next day you go pick up a child from school and they just feel it. They know you've been arguing. They know it's some type of unease in the house. And we not doing nothing but
Sarah, welcome in.
welcome in. We not doing nothing as adults but passing that flavor down to the children.
Oh yeah.
So we keep instead of breaking the generational curse, we keeping it going.
We going.
It's just going right down the line. And as adults, man, some form, shape, form, we have to stop that.
Yeah.
We have to stop it for our children. Not to say everybody go through this, but it is something that a lot of people go through, and a lot of women hide it. Unfortunately, I was a victim of, what I'm saying, going to jail behind domestic violence, you know what I'm saying, domestic assault on several occasions. I was one of those victims, but it was a lot of, I ain't gonna say victim because I wasn't a victim. I was more of the aggressor, but I was one of the guys that behind my actions, um, I went to jail for, what I'm saying. But then you got some women on the other side that just hides it, and have nobody to talk to. No that's what we here for. That's what this show is about. You may not agree. The email is there, the conversation can be there. Anything is there that that needs to be spoken on or talked about. because some women or some men just need to get it out.
Yes.
And coming from a man that was in that mentality at one point in time, I can talk to different men. Shrika can talk to different women about what they can do different, or what they can do to grow from it, or if they left a relationship, how can they heal from it, or if they still in a relationship, how can a relationship heal from it? So
because we're very personable.
yeah, very, very. So us as adults now, man, we have to talk about it. It's a lot of spirits that we have that we got to get out of us. Just negativity, man. We got to get it out of us. So yeah. But you can hit on something if you want to, though. So any questions? Thank y'all for tuning in on TikTok. Thank y'all for tuning in on StreamYard, man. We got the link in StreamYard if y'all want to join the live and get it off your chest, man. We here. Just have a healthy conversation with us. And we here. Let's get this. Let's get it going. Okay, let's get it going.
So I'm going to talk about why do no, why should domestic violence survivors stay or go? Because, and I say that because again, we have lived it, we have witnessed it. So a lot of people say, leave, leave, and then some people, work it out and they stay. Some people be understanding, they get down to the underlying issue and they understand why a person wants to stay. But I would say, like, the answer to that, leaving is the most, leaving, it depends on what type of domestic violence you're in. Sometimes leaving can be dangerous. Survivor does not mean equal witness either. Weakness, I mean, it doesn't. Because if you stay, people think you weak. If you stay, people think you're dumb. If you stay, people say that couldn't be me. If you stay, people judge overall. No one should be judged for staying with someone who they have been in a domestic violence situation with. And 9 out of 10, a lot of people judge. They judge. And healing takes time and safely. Safety. It takes time. You can't determine when a person is healed from domestic violence. So
And also, to piggyback off that, like sometimes, like in relationships, you have to, like, if you with your woman, y'all done been through some things, and the woman or the man, the male, female, they done vented out to family, friends, co-workers, anybody, man. Y'all done did it. Look at mom. Hey, mom. Y'all done did it. And man, sometimes you gotta, give yourself some space and time so y'all can heal as one. And something can go different as far as who you vent to, because you can vent to your spouse. You can talk to your spouse about it. You can vent to them. You can say, well, get out whatever's on your chest. Y'all can sit down and talk and start coming to resolutions, instead of thinking somebody on the outside that's looking in, because nobody know, like, anybody on the outside, like, they don't know the full story. They only, it's two sides to a story. And the truth. So you gotta understand, like, you gotta keep, sometimes all the time, like, I'm a big advocate on, you gotta keep your relationship sacred. Like, yes, period. Like, you gotta keep it sacred. Like, the healthiest way to kind of have a successful relationship is keeping it sacred. Yes. Because, like, when you get individuals involved, and it ain't a bad thing, because they got that love for you. They care about you. They want to see you prosper. They don't want to see you crying or upset every time talking about this man that's doing you. They don't want to see that. They want to see you happy. And vice versa. Yeah. The man's family don't want to, see the woman mistreating him or taking him through stuff. Because again, it is we both have been victims of domestic violence. I have been the suspect. He's been the suspect. I've been the victim. He's been the victim. So it's vice versa with that. Yeah. And then we as people, the people who we did in the past share vulnerable moments with. Yep. We didn't go to them to say, I want you to talk bad about us. I want you to judge us. We went to them as a crying and someone we can lean on and trust, and just as a listening ear. But
I will sit here and say every single person except one person, no, two people have never judged our relationship, but everybody else I went to, they judged our relationship.
Yeah, not only
And they stopped liking him because of what I said. But 9 out of 10, a lot of things I was angry when I talked to you. And I didn't tell you the whole truth, nothing but the truth. I didn't tell you that I was the one that started it. You know, I made it, I would make the other person look like the bad person because I didn't want to show my monster. You know, and I can sit here and say and be a woman and say I started a lot of the stuff we've been through. I'm telling you, I wasn't hard. I wasn't easy to deal with.
yeah. So it's like, and then when you the type of like they may have some people may have love for me or my family on my side, and your family, your side may have love for you, my vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But the type of love that you have in your relationship, that agape love, that unconditional love, that I mean, you can love a person, but you can just love who they are and love, you know what I'm saying, what they may do for you or that they with your family or whatever. You can love them to that sort, but that agape love, that unconditional love, like everybody don't. Nobody ain't gonna have that for your spouse like you got that for your spouse.
No.
So you have to keep it out of your relationship. And then when people get bored, you know what I'm saying, and they know you going through it, guess what the top conversation is? Every time. It never fails. Like they just want to they just want to talk, you know what I'm saying, to talk. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you're right, Mama. Sometimes I did.
You know, so
yeah, we're gonna hit. I'm gonna touch on that. Like you said, when people get bored, because it's something, and y'all can agree to disagree. You may not agree, but I want somebody to tell me this. If you have been in it, if this is something that you have been through, when you and your significant other, you have been in with to friends, associates, families, or whatever, friends or whatever. And when you vented to them, it got to the point where they stopped liking or they really start judging your partner. Tell me if I'm wrong. Every single time y'all was into it, if you call them, oh baby, they happy, they ready to go. What you want to do? What he done did now? What she did now? Oh, I told you. Oh no, girl, you need to do that. And the first time they figure out y'all back together, oh, quiet, attitude, nothing. But when y'all in bad terms, they good. When y'all on good terms, they don't want you around. They don't want you around. What type of love is that though?
That goes on everywhere, man. It's just not no specific relationship. Everybody, I done been the person on the outside looking in. Somebody done, you know what I'm saying? Did one of my cousins wrong, and I'll be like, man, I'm not, cause she done told me. So I feel some type of way about the dude. I want to beat him up. In reality, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's natural.
So we all can relate.
Yeah, we all can relate. It's natural for us to, you know what I'm saying, feel like that and have that type of emotion behind our family. But it's more healthy if we in our relationships.
Thank you for the lights.
Thank you for the lights, y'all. We in our relationships, we keep our we keep our relationships safe. Yeah. You know, we keep our relationships safe, man. So man, we on here tonight talking about domestic violence. We got the link in the bio. Man, this you may not agree.
Yes.
If you see this live tomorrow or a week from now, listen.
You can comment.
You can comment. You can get on our. We got a you may not agree Gmail. It's the same way it's spelled out. The letter U Umaynotagree at gmail.com. You can get on there. You can email us, man. You want to set up. You know what I'm saying? I guess you want to set up where you want to sit down and have 101s with us. We can set all that up and we open to it. You know what I'm saying? We here to help. This is what we doing, and we working together with a nonprofit also called Hands of Mercy Outreach. So we're gonna look out for that as well. That's the nonprofit that we working hand in hand with. So yeah.
Most definitely. Yes. You may not agree. Mama said, ain't she? Okay, so I want to talk about the healing journey. Let's talk about it. So we touched on it a little bit, but I want to hear your side. Then I'll touch on some more, you know, of what that looked like. Or I'll start your healing journey. Like, what did that look like? And me, it's admitting my part.
My healing journey, like as far as what
your change, that 180 you did.
Okay.
What does that look like? Like what was you like?
Man, as men, we really gotta start like, I don't know. I'm gonna say what I did. What I did was more or less I just started I had to mentally back up. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to mentally, like I think I cared a little too much, and we was in a toxic relationship. So you supposed to care in your relationship, but I think the way that our relationship was, the formality of our relationship was toxic. So I think I just cared a little too much, and everything I just wanted to go perfectly, and it couldn't. We wasn't there yet. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't perfect and it wasn't gonna be perfect. So me as a man, I had to just back up a little bit, humble myself, basically let nature take its course, and understand that, if the most high want us to be together, it's gonna happen. And he gonna just keep praying, and he gonna fix my wife, and he gonna make sure that she do what she need to do. When everything gonna, go as planned. I had to I just had to bag up and calm down too. Like I was just always on edge. I had to calm down because
If
I
I say
just,
anything,
I just love you so much. Like I was just like, it was just like I just wanted you to just walk that straight line, and can't no woman walk that straight line. Not even you. No woman is able to walk that line that we as men they gonna fall off to the wayside, to the left, to the right.
That's a fact.
It's gonna happen. So we as men, we gotta understand that. We gotta correct them or give them time and let them, yeah, or let them see like what they might have done on their own. And then when they come, you be like, when they come to you, because Mimi done did it before, came and be and was like, hey, I, I think I messed up. I maybe should have did this instead of this. And I can tell that you probably don't like, yeah. So we gotta understand that sometimes women, if they gonna hold themselves accountable, like we've been talking about, holding yourself accountable, if they gonna hold themselves accountable, it's gonna come. It's gonna come, and we just gotta pray about it and really look in the mirror ourselves. It's all about self-reflection at the end of the day. So we have to just not just blame it all on the woman, but we got to look in the mirror ourselves. Like, what can I do to maybe fix it? What can I do to get this one more shot? Or what can I do to to help her understand that I'm here for her? Like, what I can do. So that's what.
So tell me one action that you took besides stepping back and allowing the Most High to really make that move for you.
I think the way that I communicated, and my temper, and just having too much of a high expectation for you, you know, and a toxic line. Right now, I got a high expectation for you,
Yeah.
but like while we in that toxicity in the relationship, that high expectation not gonna happen,
Right.
because there's so much stuff that need to be addressed that we need to address as a couple.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Okay. That was some good
It was good.
feedback. Yeah.
It was good, she said, y'all. So it was good. What's happening? What's happening? Hey man, thank you everybody for tuning in on Stream, y'all. You may not agree. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna ask questions to the audience. Is love enough to fix trauma? And if you don't catch it now, catch it later, just answer that question. And then why do people blame victims instead of the abuser? Is emotional abuse worse than physical abuse? That's a good one.
That's a great question.
And I'm going to answer that. Emotional abuse is worse than physical abuse. And I'm going to say that because emotional abuse, that cuts deep. When I say cuts deep, it start messing with your mental health, then your physical health. So it's worse than physical abuse unless somebody just pum you. But if you just get knocked across the head, you will be all right soon. But that emotion, I don't mean it that way. But seriously, emotional abuse is worse to me when I tell you I've lived it. And it's the worst of the worst. It'll have you, snap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I used to love getting you emotional and easy. Boy, that shit used to be. I used to laugh. It used to be funny. It's funny now that we can
Ooh,
look
we
back.
can look back and talk about it, laugh about it.
It was evil me doing
It
it.
was very evil and wicked because it had me in a dark place.
Yeah.
A dark place where I'm telling
So
you.
be like, I ain't gonna put my hands on her this time, but I'm finna talk shit to her.
Oh, and he
Feel
would
like
cut
she ain't
deep.
nothing.
Oh.
But yeah, that's what I'm
Emotional cuts deep.
cut
I'm
deep.
telling you, it cuts deep. It cuts so deep because it hits your soul and your soul start jumping.
Yeah, every time. Every time.
Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for tuning in.
Yeah, you may not agree. You may not agree. So so what have you ever purposely sabotaged a relationship? When and why?
Yes, okay, you talking about with me?
Yeah, men, not just me, just with men, like in your past, just you being a woman, have you ever just purposely sabotaged a relationship?
Yes,
Okay.
I have. I have sabotaged a few relationships.
Mm,
Why? Because I wanted control.
mm,
And as a woman, we can't have control over no man.
facts.
No, that's not true. But I wanted control, and again, that's something I couldn't have. So I did everything that I can do. I was mean,
Mm,
a wicked woman, a heathen.
mm,
I was a heathen, a dirty heathen, a heathen.
mm.
We're gonna talk about that another day, and I can't wait to talk about
You know what I
this.
just thought about?
What?
I got that that little laptop stand.
You sure do. We gotta get that out of
Look like
the
this.
Yeah, because that can sit right there. It can be right.
Yeah, that way it ain't like
We looking down. We looking straight.
right here. I
Gotcha.
just lift it up, put it right here. We're gonna put it
Perfect.
until we get out.
But yes, I was a mess.
It's a studio. We're doing good.
I was a mess. I was a mess.
Yeah.
So, but you said when and why?
Oh, you ain't got necessarily say.
Okay.
Or just like
Yeah.
why? Just
Yeah.
just
Why? Because I wanted control and I wasn't getting my way.
like a spoiled child.
Yes, and like my mama used to say, but I hate that I told him this because now, mama, if you still on here, he take that and run with it. Well, he used to. Now it's like I be thinking if I get upset and I start crying, that he gonna say that. But mama, as you know, when I used to cry a lot.
Mm.
So I told him I used to cry. And mama used to be like, "Yeah, she gonna start up at car."
Crying.
So he used to say, I don't care about you crying. You ain't about to get your way for me.
You better go to your mama house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he'll say, I don't care about you crying. You just crying because you want control.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh.
I didn't. I was really crying out of emotion.
Mm-hmm.
But, that's neither here nor there.
Neither here nor there. But yeah, so as you can see, man, we as a couple done conquered domestic violence. We have, man, and I'm proud to say it. I'm proud to say we don't have those problems. Period. We ain't had those problems in a couple of years.
Yes, all praises.
I'm proud to say that. It lifts the weight up off our shoulder because, hey man, you ain't got to beat her to keep her. You hear me? So, hey, if it's coming to that part, man, y'all need to sit down and do some reconciling and figuring out what a solution. And so y'all need to move on in a healthy way or get some help. Reach out to somebody. We can be those advocates, man, across the world, man. We the best that ever do it. I'm telling you now. This only the beginning. You hear me? This only the beginning. So, this can be a direct line to, you know what I'm saying, the You May Not Agree show and how we can, advocate for you and talk to you and talk you through it. You know what I'm saying? From a man perspective and a woman perspective. And it's just gonna be real, man. It's like I said to everybody, man, you gotta when other couples talk to us, it's like a attorney-client privilege. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it'll never leave, you know what I'm saying, that conversation that we have. So that we done been there. We know how hard it is to get through it. So, hey, man, we here. Appreciate y'all for joining in. Appreciate y'all for joining in, man. Hey, we appreciate the love and support that we've been getting thus far. We appreciate the emails we have gotten thus far. Um, Man, we appreciate the comments, the questions, the
Yes.
concerns, everything. We appreciate it. We said, man, we here. You may not agree. We are here. This is a topic that we're gonna cover today. This may be another topic. This may be a topic we cover in 2 weeks.
We gonna keep, yeah.
We're gonna keep it rolling because talking about it once ain't good enough.
That's right. And healed people tell the truth.
Yeah.
Unhealed people tell stories.
Be lying. Around there like their relationship perfect.
Yeah.
Like them preachers and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like they just come home and it's all married. Nobody. We ain't doing that here. It don't be married every day in my house.
No, it doesn't.
But guess what? We grown enough and we mature enough to work through it. So hey, sometimes we have disagreement. We had a disagreement yesterday.
We sure did.
You hear me? So ain't no perfect, no big eyes, no little U's, no none of that. We ain't here to degrade nobody, but it's the way you get through the disagreements. What's healthy?
A healthy way.
Yeah, what's a healthy way to get through the
Tell them a healthy way to get through a disagreement.
First and foremost, make sure everybody ready to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
Because it may be a couple of, it may be one in the relationship that's just not ready or still angry about something. And it's just, she's just gonna flash off. Y'all get talking about it then. So you can't force somebody to talk when they just don't want to talk. Right. So what do you think, second?
Secondly, it's okay if you're not ready to talk. You just let your partner know, baby, I still need some time. I still need some time to reflect on things because, like Pat said, you don't know what's about to come out your mouth if you're mentally not ready to talk. So it's okay if one of you say, okay, we're gonna touch on this. Can we touch on this tomorrow or a few hours? If that's okay. That'll be my second one.
What? So the same thing as what I said.
Is it? I just said it another way.
You just added some more to it.
Oh, well, I really something else. Okay, so
So if we having a disagreement, right? You don't like something that I did, and you come to me trying to address it. So the first step would be, okay, I'm ready to talk. Or it may be, hey, wait a second, because I'm not ready to talk. So what's the second way of making sure that that conversation is healthy? And you know this. You're just thinking about it.
Okay. A woman is the way the woman comes to approach the man.
There you go. That's it.
When you come to him, make sure you come to him. You still humble. You humble yourself first and foremost because I can vouch for this because I've been that way. You can't go to a man if y'all done had a disagreement. You can't go to a man hostile or go to a man hollering, yelling. You can't go to a man and be like, I want to talk to you about something. No, you have to humble yourself. You can't even go to a man crying because you're still not mentally stable to have this conversation. You're not emotional stable. I'm sorry. You're still emotional, so you're not there. You're not balanced out for you to come to him and have this conversation. And he's a real man would not allow you to place yourself in this situation. A real man would say, "Baby, you're not ready. Go. Just calm down." Or go take a moment. We're gonna come back on this. That's what a real man will do. A real man is not gonna just allow you to sit there and y'all battling and it's not getting nowhere. Cause he'll tell me real quick, this is not it. This is not it.
So if you got the.
Did I answer that good?
Yeah, you did. You did great. So with that being said, you have the making sure both parties are ready to talk. Then you have the approach
yes.
of addressing that goes for males too. We can't go in trying to just put it on and like, hey, you did. No, it's the way that you talk to her. If you firm while you talk, fine, but you can't go in, overly aggressive. So you got those two down pat, the approach pretty much. So the third to me would be what I think the third would be being able to empathize. Right?
Yeah.
To understand your vision and what you seen and how you seen it, and maybe why I reacted the way I reacted, how you reacted the way you reacted. So I think that'll be next, just having empathy, or just to put yourself in the woman's shoes, or the woman putting herself in the man's shoes.
On both, vice versa.
Vice versa. So I think that'll be third, like being able to just have a little bit of understanding, even though the man may be right, even though the woman may be right. I think being able to
having that empathy
Have
to
that empathy,
understand
understand, yeah.
understand his perspective on it, understand her perspective on it, because a person can go in it and not understanding the picture. Like, this is why I'm thinking this way, feeling this way. So hey Perry, this is not, so and when you do that, it can go left too. So I think the fourth one would be a solution.
That is. And that's it.
That's simple.
Man, a solution to take you so far.
Yes, yes,
A
yes.
solution. And then never talking about it again. We done got that, we done did it. And if it do happen again, we know how to address it. We know how to come out, we know how to come out with it. And
She said, "Hey, live this is stuff." Yeah. So, again, like, and we will know how to, move forward.
mm-hmm.
You know.
That's good. We did that shit.
Yeah. So that was 1 through 4.
A simple way to get through a argument or a disagreement. I ain't gonna say argument. I'm gonna say a disagreement or some type of mishap that you have in your relationship. Hey, we here, man. We here to empower relationships, man.
That's what it's about.
Too.
Say it.
We gotta start doing. We gotta take our live right here, boom. Like we get our string on, and we gotta listen, and we gotta create shorts.
Yes, I like
put it out there.
You know what? That's what I just did with our other live. I put it.
We got to do like a 10-second, 15-second. Put it out there because this is great information that we give.
Yes. And StreamYard, they give you that option to do that. And that's what I just did with our live that we had, because it wasn't on TikTok. So I'm gonna put it on TikTok, because TikTok don't let your live stay up there. Only we can see the lives.
Right.
So that's a great idea. We'll do that.
I'm gonna ask you a question, like,
hey, YouTube and Facebook, thank you all for tuning in. Y'all share this live, subscribe, and follow. Follow us on TikTok also. You may not agree. All platforms, you may not agree.
So I'm gonna say this: if me and you had our issues and you left, or I left, vice versa. Mm-hmm. Like, how long would, or what would take you out of being in a drama filled, toxic, abusive, mentally, physically, whatever, out of having all those different aspects in a relationship? Like, what's the best time for a woman to get back in a relationship? Or when is the best time? Or when do you, like, what is it? Like, what's okay, you saying after say we break up. Yes. Okay. All right. You've been through all this toxic drama, you leave. You leave, right? Like, when do you like a good time for me to come back? Not come back, move on. Like, if you was to move on to another man, like, what would be a healthy way, or like how long do you think that you would, as like, what's your perspective or opinion? Yeah, my opinion on that, to move on from a situation, it's gonna take some time. To me, I don't believe a woman should jump right into another relationship with another man that fast after getting out of a drastic, abusive, toxic relationship, because a woman would take that same baggage into the next relationship. Vice versa, men will too. So moving on, it wouldn't be fast for me. You can conversate with men, communicate with other men, date other men, but getting into something serious. So what if he taking you out on a date and then he wants something serious? Like, he been good to you. Give him that. You can't give him that. I want. How long? How long? I'm saying, like, say, I don't know, like, if y'all going out on 2 days and y'all everything. It's not enough. And y'all everything hitting right. Why not? Because I done been through so much with my last relationship. I want to make sure this man is right. But what if he gonna be the one to heal you though? If he's going to be the one that heals me, then he's gonna be patient with me. I can't agree with that. Okay, so what you think? It's just too many women out here for a man to sit around and be like. See, a man perspective is different, because y'all move on faster than women. The next day. Yeah, that's true. I'm out of there. You being transparent. You trying to transparent. Yeah, you gotta, yeah, shit. And women, and I'm look. Ask about. Look, so they go to one-on-one discussion. Ask about intro. Who is that? Al? No, baby. Oh. That's AI. Oh, AI, get off of here. So, okay. So listen. So, yeah, but on the flip side, like, if I was to move on to another woman, I'm gonna put her through the same shit I was putting you through. You know what I'm saying? Like
I believe that. That's
expeditiously. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen.
You haven't changed this
Because
thing.
I haven't changed, and I believe it worked. Cause I done did everything with you, and I was still cool. I'm cool with the little whatever 3-4 years we was together. And I moved. What happened? And I move on. You know what I'm saying? But it's like as a man, we think it's working. Damn, I lasted 3-4 years with a shit. I'm gonna go to the next one. I got the same remedy, but it's gonna give me the same answer in 2-3 years, 4 years. It's gonna be the same. She gonna lead too. But with a woman, like you said, with a woman, it's a little different. But when you get the right women, when you get the right man that's emotionally stable, because that's all it really is. Like a lot of men don't be emotionally stable.
No, they don't.
It's hold on. So they don't be emotionally stable. So therefore, like they gotta learn how to be emotionally stable in order to be successful in a relationship. Not only be successful in a relationship, but how to be a leader.
Yes,
How to lead a family, because we in our 30s, it ain't many women and men out here that don't have children. So you got not only lead your wife, but you got to lead the children that she got into the blended family.
Blended family.
See what I'm saying? So with a man, yeah, we'll take off, we'll dip. You know what I'm saying? Like after you know, like I break up with you or we separate, boom, like in a month, I'm ready.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
ready for the next one.
I done took my bags, everything. I done moved in already.
Yes,
quick. Yeah, yeah, and a lot of women get demonetized. Yeah, I gotta watch it.
Oh yeah, get demonetized. That purple pickle time.
Purple pickle, man. Y'all get that purple pickle in you, man. You got to get you thinking about everything. You ain't never
believe in everything he said. It's all a game.
It's a trick.
It's a game.
But what you about to say?
But I want to piggyback off what you said about the men not being emotionally stable. Was emotionally stable?
Yeah.
So I'll say I'm gonna piggyback off of that because for a man to be emotionally stable, he can't be emotionally available for you.
Get in there.
Yeah, there you go. If a man's not stable emotionally, how's he gonna be emotionally available for you?
Right.
He would not show no type of emotions. And then a woman feel neglected, abandonment.
Yeah.
They feel lonely. All type of insecurities start kicking in because this man is not showing her any type of emotions. The only thing you get from him is him.
Yeah, that's it.
And he's not emotionally available for you.
That's big. That's a mouthful. Cause I didn't even think about that. Like that's you have to, as men, we have to be like, that's why we have to have ourselves together and be emotionally stable. And then on the flip end, we gotta be emotionally available for the woman.
I'm telling you.
That's a lot, man. But we gotta to be the women think to be a woman it's a lot, but to be a man, it's a lot too. It's a lot too. Yes. Especially if you want to perfect the relationship. Yes. A lot of us don't know how to perfect my relationship.
Okay, you're right.
A lot of us don't know it. I don't know. I didn't know how to. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. Now, I ain't perfect, but man, a lot of us don't understand the way, the route that we need to take to be, to work towards perfection in a relationship.
That's true.
You know, so man,
that's so true.
That's big. That's good right there. That's emotionally available, man. That's big. Yeah. Oh my goodness, man. You said a mouthful.
Because us women, we are extremely emotionally available. Yeah. We show emotions like back to back, and you're gonna be like, this is crazy. Yeah. Something's not right with her. She's doing too much.
I cry, she cry. I'm mad, she mad. I'm all over the place, y'all. The women like that though. Women are emotional creatures.
We are. Yeah, we are, ladies. We are. And you know what? That's in our nature. Like, we need to learn to control it, yes. And, balance it out. And know when to know when to show it and know when to cut it off. We do.
Appreciate y'all for joining the live.
And I've learned that. Yeah. I've learned how to somewhat, with everything, my truth and my counseling and stuff, I'm learning how to balance that emotion out. Because when my emotions come, baby, these tears come. I cry like a newborn baby.
Yeah, so what's my favorite saying when you always holler about I feel like what's my saying?
Feelings aren't facts.
Feelings aren't facts. Y'all gotta remember that feelings are women. Women operate out of feelings. They do,
Emotions.
and men operate out of facts. Men operate of what's in front of them. What can I prove? What is it like? We operate out of facts. You know what I'm saying? What a lot of men do, a lot of, and we do it. We all do it. We all get a lot of us very manipulative, and we'll use their feelings that aren't facts against them. We do, but it's part of life. When all men are very manipulative and it's something that ain't right. But and then some and
Go ahead.
threw me out. And then some, see, yeah, whatever. But yeah, and then some women, man, y'all just got. I mean, our women, we gotta understand. A lot of women operate out of um emotions and their feelings. We gotta understand, man. We gotta tell our women, baby, yeah, you feel like that, but that's not true. Your feelings aren't facts. So I use that a lot, man. So that's that, man. We appreciate everybody for joining in our live, man. This is
You may not agree.
may not agree. We got an email. Or you can inbox us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We got all platforms. We're gonna start taking off on everything. Well, we already taking off on everything. We're the realest couple on the internet. We do it big. Ain't nothing less and ain't nothing before us, man. We the biggest in the world, Craig. Biggest in the world.
My I'm gonna take my what they call it, my not theme, but my saying and my slogan. You ain't fucking with us. And I say that with so much confidence. And when I say that, it don't mean like we the best of the best. We are us. We are not truth. We are authentic. But I say that because we used to be in a dark place, and now we just power. When people used to say that's we're a power couple, they can say that now.
Yeah.
Back then, we took that and ran, but we wasn't a power couple.
Shit.
People was on the outside looking in and thinking that this was great, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
But now you ain't fucking with us.
Fucking with us, huh?
And I say that with so much confidence, and I say that because, respectfully, because we have been. I'm telling you, through the worst of the worst, what was supposed to break us.
Didn't.
Telling and a lot of people the people who think they know us, who know some of the stuff we've been through, y'all can sit here and say, yeah, yeah, yeah. They had left each other, they broke up, got back together, you know.
Shit, I moved out the state on her
Yeah.
Yes. Away, get gone real quick.
And then I was trying to move away from him. He came at the door. While I'm getting ready to move.
Listen, took the keys in the court parking lot. Where you going? Give me the keys.
I'm going with you.
Yeah, this ain't going nowhere. I'm going home.
I'm back now.
Back I'm back. Like I never left.
And I acted hard like I wasn't happy, but I was happy because I always wanted my man. So
yeah,
it is what it is. It is what it ain't.
But yeah, man, we appreciate everybody for tuning in.
Yeah.
Thank everybody on StreamYard. Hey, if you F with us, man, inbox us on StreamYard, man. Email us on StreamYard, man. Comment, share our live, man. Show us love, bro. We appreciate y'all. Everybody on TikTok, we appreciate y'all too, man. We're gonna be going live on YouTube, man. Y'all go follow us on YouTube. I'm learning the social media thing. I don't do social media. I don't even do pictures, and that's her. She do all that. I don't do that. But hey, it's a new day and a new time. So
he gonna learn today.
I'm gonna learn to do it.
You gotta start posting videos too,
so I can start. Our biggest thing is just empowering couples, our people. Man, I love our people. Our modern day, what y'all call each other, black people. Or what we call each other, the black people. So man, we here to empower. You may not agree. Man, y'all ain't fucking with us. You hear me? oh yeah, y'all ain't doing it. Thankful day, man. Give thanks to the Most High too.
Yes, all praises.
All praise to the Most High. We got to give all the praise to the Most High. Point blank. Period. Anything you want to add before we end this session?
Yes. How long we been on here?
Hour and 10.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so I want to talk about boundaries. I want to talk about boundaries, control, and and what they were to look like. Boundaries with me now is protecting our peace, not my only my peace, but our peace. That's what boundaries look like to me now. And control is restrict from our freedom. That's what control looks like to me. Boundaries are calm. Our boundaries are calm. That's what I focus on to make sure that I'm always calm. When I like this, like now, I'm excited. This is passion. So I get a little loud, little tone, little get loud. But now talking to him as a woman, I'm more calm and I humble myself. So I just wanted to, touch on that.
Yeah,
What that is.
boundaries are important
It is.
in relationships. Boundaries can make and break your relationship as well.
Yeah.
But you gotta have boundaries that are doable. You can't have these outrageous boundaries that's just something that yo.
That ain't gonna
Probably
happen.
can't meet, man. Hey, we're gonna talk about finances too. Because I think a lot. Oh my, well, we can.
That's a big topic right there. Finances. That we need to put that
And
pointer down.
the day and the day
Please.
the day of in today's day like a lot of women money hungry.
Yes.
A lot of women and a lot of women base their happiness off money.
And then I'm a lot and some men are too.
Yeah, for sure. Me
With
think
women's success.
yeah. Think a bag can buy a bad bitch. I don't know how else to say it, but they think a bag can buy a bad. You hear me? Like, no, that ain't the answer, bro. Your bag bought your woman, your bag gonna lose your woman. Period. Point blank. Because when it ain't there, she need to be there, and she ain't gonna be there because she came with you for one reason. You get to the bag, and that's okay. Get to the bag is okay. All men ought to be able to provide in some way.
Yes.
Point blank, period. All men should be able to provide in some shape, form, fashion, man. But man, if you winning your woman off of finances, hey, it's gonna be you always gonna be chasing the bag, thinking that's what's gonna
Thinking that's what's gonna keep her, and it's not.
you paying all the bills and spoiling it, and it's a broke brother on the west side over there just giving a straight, you know what I'm saying? Purple pickle. You hear me? He giving it to her. That's it. And she come home, you getting spoiled. You got this broke fella over here giving her everything that you can't give her. And those, yeah. So man, we're gonna talk about finances too. That may be a topic we come up with, man. We're gonna, but I want women on here, men that's joining though. That can talk
So
about
we'll talk about that when we do our multi guest winner. I mean multi guest panel. That way people can request to one in
Hey,
to join.
this is You May Not Agree. Y'all can email us on the UMayNotagree at gmail.com. You may not agree at gmail.com, man. You got any questions? You want to collaborate with us? Uh, just anything. We here. We're very personal people, especially Mimi. She on top of it. So you got any questions, concerns? You got a topic conversations you want to talk about? Inbox us on TikTok. Inbox us on Facebook. Uh, YouTube, Instagram, inbox, man. This is real. This is authentic. No sugarcoating. We appreciate y'all today. Rocking with us. Uh, she got an hour and 15 minutes out of me. Uh, Time to go watch a little football.
Thank you all for tuning in. Y'all will see us soon. We will go live again this Saturday or Sunday?
First day.
The first day. So, and the first day is for y'all Sunday. Okay, so we will go live and we will be posting the topic of discussion. So if anybody come in and want to have their questions ready, we will make sure to let y'all know ahead of time. Again, thank you all for tuning in. Peace, love, joy, harmony. Pat,
All praises.
you may not agree.
May not agree.
Y'all have a blessful night.
All right.